Yo guys, what's up? It's Nick here, and today we are finally back on Hypixel Skyblock. It's my first time loading up, so the hub is a little bit laggy. And I still got my pots on from last night. I always got the pots on. Anyways, I'm just going to be showing you guys today kind of like what the steps I go through of what I normally do right away when I log on. And so you guys can kind of see just kind of what it's like for players who don't really know what to do. Maybe give you guys some ideas. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do anyways. Anyway, I'm just going to start off. I usually like to check my minions. I don't know, I'm trying to level up my cold minion. It's only level 5, or 6 I mean. So I'm just have a couple minions set up here, like the potato minion and the glowstone minion. I'm trying to level up the glowstone minion actually, and the redstone minion. It's tier 10 I believe, but I'm currently using them to make potions as well. Um, I usually don't have to make potions too often because I am in a guild, which if you guys aren't in a guild that does potion splashes very much, I would definitely recommend trying to find one that you can join. Usually, the guilds that do splash pots a lot are going to be very hard to get into. Like, I think the guild I'm in right now has recently changed the requirements. So you have to have like 100 million net worth and like what else? Something like I think a level 20 average of all skills, and you have to have full superior. So it's kind of hard to get in a guild like this. And then they they kick you if you don't be active either. So you actually have to play too. So it's kind of hard to get in a guild like this and stay, I guess. But once you are in, it is definitely worth it because you can boost auctions. Like say so you don't get auction sniped. Like you see guys who like say um you're trying to sell summoning eyes for like 500k, and then you get people who are bidding like 460k, or 480, so they're getting cheaper, and then they'll just auction flip it and sell it back on the auction for more. Where if you don't want that to happen, like say on a bigger item than summoning eyes, like your Midas sword, if you're trying to sell a Midas sword or a runen bow, someone in your guild can outbid it, and then you just give them your money back. They give your item back, and then you try auctioning it again, and hopefully you don't get someone trying to flip you again. Sorry if I didn't explain that too well, but you guys can look more into that if you already don't know what flipping is. It's a pretty decent way to make a lot of money actually, but it's just a lot of sitting at the auction, honestly, and it's really painful. I mean, sometimes I try to do it every day. I usually log on to the auction house and see what the items are selling for, which I guess will lead me into my next little bit here. I like to see what's going on the auction house every day, just to log on, see what's popping, see what a lot of is being sold. I guess I don't really know what better way to say it, but I think the stereo pants are like a meme. I'm pretty sure it's just by the first place for eggs people, so that's nothing. But I like to look at like the cost of superior armor and stuff and see if it keeps going up, and um, other dragon armors. You can see how profitable maybe doing your drags are. And then I like looking at the talismans. You can see the red claw artifact is going for 20 million, and if you guys watched my last video, we literally just made this, so if I wanted to, I guess I could sell it, but this one is going for 10 million with an hour left. So who really knows what's going on with this one, I don't really understand this because yeah, he just outbid him by 10 million coins there for some reason. I'm not really too sure what that was about, but because I'm pretty sure it usually goes for like 8-9 million, but oh well. And the bait ring is really what I like to watch here in the talismans, because I'm trying to get one of these or thinking about getting one, but the price seems to have gone up in the past couple weeks. Usually like last week they were going for like 9.5 like this one is, but this one has 8 hours left, and these ones have a little bit less time, I guess, like this one especially. Yeah, I don't know. Especially the tarantula talisman as well has gone down a lot in price. It's at like 8 million now. I think maybe 9 or 10 sometimes as well. Same thing with the wither artifact. Right away when it came out, it was selling for like 11, 14, and 20 million, and now it's down to like 7.5, 8 million. So I don't really understand why this is selling for that much, but I've never seen a spider artifact, I guess, sell for this much, I don't think. But I don't really see them on here very much. Same thing with the Devour Ring. It is slowly going down in price. The Ender artifact is actually going up in price though. Actually, today anyways, it seems like usually they go for. I think I bought mine for 5 million or 4.8 or something like that. Um, and I guess these ones are selling for 6, and this one's only selling for 5. But I don't know why this one is selling for so much. That's like 2 days left. Whatever. And you can also check here and see if there's anything you need, like tarantula silk. Maybe you want to make a new sword, or like lily pads and brewing ingredients. I don't usually look at this page too much because there's really nothing that interests me here. And I don't know, like hamster wheels. I guess you could see if people are overpaying for hamster wheels, but it really doesn't look like it. I don't think anyone really pays that much for hamster wheels anymore. And then what I really like is the tools and miss page. This is my favorite page on the auction house because this is where like everything good is sold. You can see the price for golden teeth, which is how I make, which is kind of how I make some of my money, is from doing wolves. I haven't really been selling golden teeth though. I've just been selling all the other stuff. But I'm like, in case I just want to get some quick money, I don't know how much to sell them for, because I do have quite a few of them. But I'm just keeping them to craft. But if I do need some quick money, yeah. $20 million on the tarantula web by Technoblade. Interesting. Another thing is you can see all of the Slayer like legendary drops here. The Scythe Blade is now going for like 30 million, which is terrible. Scythe Blade, RIP to anyone gets a Scythe Blade, man. Honestly, 40 million is a lot of money though. I'm not sure if I would even craft it. I'd probably just sell it. It kind of sucks. The overflux capacitor has like halved in price. It was like 160 mil like 2 weeks ago, and they must have changed the drop rate, or I know a lot of people have been grinding these though. So yeah, they've just been going down a lot of price because there's been so many of them. Yesterday there was like 6 or 7 on AH. It was crazy. Another thing is that has gone way up in price is like fishing rods, since the Jerry Island update stuff. If you get the salty reforge or whatever on it, people will overpay. I don't know what it is, but the price of rods has increased by so much. This one is not very accurate. I've seen shredders go for way more than this. I guess it doesn't have every level 6 enchant, but I think it's missing Luck of the C6. Yeah, that's the only one. This one's going for 10 million. I guess these are out of Legends. I thought they would go for more, but maybe the price is going down a little bit, I guess, because it has been a little while. And you can also see the price of Summoning Eyes here. Obviously this one is just some random guy trying to, I don't know, be funny. Or you get a Yeti rod, interesting. I haven't seen very many of those. I guess I haven't really looked too much for them though. And another thing you can look for here is just random stuff all of a sudden that is selling for so much. Like 64 enchanted sugarcane is going for $9 million. And you might be wondering, why is enchanted sugarcane such a big deal now? It's because everyone is going for alchemy level 50. So, and doing enchanted sugarcane to make, I think, speed pots is the fastest way to do it. So everyone is just trying to get as many as they can right away. And yeah, they're just trying to get it as fast as they can, and then so they don't care how much they have to overpay, because your pots will last way longer if you have alchemy level 50. So it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. If you have the money already, like if you only have like $10 million and you're spending 9 million on enchanted sugarcane to get alchemy 50, I don't think it's worth it, because I don't think that's enough sugarcane. But if you're already rich with like $200 million or whatever, I would say it's probably going to be worth it, especially if you're making pots for yourself a lot. Whereas if someone in your guild is just splashing, like what I do, it doesn't really matter. My alchemy level is really low. Another thing that's been dropping in price a lot is red claw eggs, because like a lot of people have been doing 2-3 wolves, which you can get red claw from, to get golden teeth and just sell it, because that is the most time efficient way to do it, actually, if you guys did not know. Anyways, let us go to the next thing I usually do. I usually grind some wolves for a little bit. I have a bunch of summoning eyes too, so sometimes I do some dragons, but I haven't been able to do any in a while because no one has any. I don't understand. I don't know why really, but no one has any eyes right now, because they are going for quite a bit of money. I think the price it was dropping for a little while, but that was because there was like maintenance. Yeah. I usually look at the tab list before I even think about going in the den here, because you have to use the Super Boom TNT, so you just can't walk in. So I usually look on the tab list and, you know, see if these guys are some sweats or not. They don't look like they're that big of sweats anyways, so we're just gonna call it good. Now we have to call Maddox. I have to get some money out. There we go. Oh no. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna do some tier 4 wolves. I gotta do the slime hat. There we go. I did it wrong the first time. Now, I just usually sit here and do it like this. You just sword swap. Easy money. Doesn't take very long. And I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't really want his boss. I didn't know that was a boss. The boss, the caves are alright. I don't really like it sometimes because they glitch out, but oh well. I do have OP pots on still. I think am I missing one? No, we have spirit. I think I'm missing XP. Yeah, for sure missing XP. It should take 160 kills. Kind of sucks not having XP, especially once you are used to XP. And it's really nice here in the caves because I don't know, it just feels like it makes it way faster. In the ruins it's really nice as well, but I feel like in the caves it is definitely it makes a bigger difference in my opinion. Especially because there's I don't know, there's not always a bunch of people here, but there's usually quite a few people competing here. Like there's usually at least 2 people, sometimes just one other person, but there's usually at least 1 or 2 other people guaranteed. So having the extra, that little bit where you don't need to get an extra, what? It takes 14 kills. So yeah, having 14 kills taken off is a pretty big amount. And the XP pots really don't even cost that much. It's 15,000 per, I believe, at the Viking guy on the spruce floating island things. So yeah, I don't think my slime hat worked that time either. Maybe they fixed it. They must have fixed it. Interesting. Well, that sucks. Unless I'm just really bad. Who knows? I did not know that. Well, we'll try it again. And let's see. Alright. I'm sure they must have fixed it then. I wonder. Because I haven't played in a while. Well, I played last night and it was still working, I'm pretty sure. I guess I never did it. I thought it worked. Huh. They must have fixed it. Interesting. I was wondering how long it would take them to fix that. So I wonder if they fixed the superior armor stacking now as well. Well, that kind of sucks for this strategy that they fixed that, but it really doesn't matter that much. You can still do it very easily. Oh, yep, there it is right there. I have not read those patch notes yet. Maybe I'll have to go read those right now, actually. After we do this Slayer boss, I will go read those. I wonder what that includes. Obviously, the armor stacking, I guess, is what we just found out about. I'm gonna copy that to clipboard. And it is Thursday, dang it. And people were saying there was a possibility of an update today, so I guess they were right. Oh, okay. Well, we can just go up here if you guys didn't know. This is a perfect spot to kill the alphas / your boss, if the alpha will come over here. Come on, sir. Because otherwise the alpha is very hard to kill still for me, kind of. I guess he can jump up there and still hit me, but he still does a lot of damage to me, even in this Mastiff armor. And he just disappears, I guess. That was cool. I don't know, this game is weird sometimes, man. I don't pretend to understand it. I don't know, I don't understand why that guy disappeared though. Maybe it's because, he was hitting me though, so yeah, I literally have no idea what that was about. But we'll try to kill it here. Hopefully, will this spawn it? So close. That's the part I really don't like about this. Sometimes I feel like it takes forever because, especially if you don't get any mini bosses, it takes forever. But yeah, see right now I would have spawned the boss down there if I had XP pods. But also another thing is it kind of depends on, like I said, how good the other people in your cave are. Like other people are all using Mastiff and they know what they're doing. It's gonna be pretty hard for you to get a decent amount of kills fast. You can definitely do it, but it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle to do it like in like 2-3 minutes, which is definitely possible, especially if you are fast enough and know how to use all of your like items and abilities. Know the cave system where the spawns are and whatnot. Which I guess I kind of have learned it. It's really easy once you get used to it. Once you get used to the caves, it becomes a lot easier. Like right away I was struggling a lot because I really did not understand everything about the caves, like where all the spawns were. But also, this is the best strategy. Like you can just see like what I did right away. I can just I just let him hit me around like a little ping pong ball or whatever, and then I guess he knocks you off now because without the slime hat glitch, before he wouldn't. But now you just sit here and hit it wherever it is, and yeah, it's pretty easy. I think he's gonna hit me up one more time. Perfect. And another little pro tip here is you just throw out all this garbage and fill your inventory with wolf teeth so you don't pick up any of that stupid garbage. Yeah, that's what I like to do anyways, unless you really need the wood for some reason, but I really don't think you do. Yeah, it took me 1 minute to kill it, so I think before it was taking me like 40-50 seconds, so kind of takes me a little bit longer, but that wasn't even that slow of a time to spawn. It's taken me longer before, but yeah, we didn't really get too lucky with the spawns there. Anyways, guys, I'm actually gonna go look at those patch note things and see what that's all about, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back. The patch notes are literally like 2 sentences long. They just fixed the armor stacking and the slime hat, and if you guys didn't know, you could superior armor stack. Like you could just put on your Mastiff, then just swap it out fast for superior, and you would have I have 28,000 health with pots, so I would have 28,000 health. You just have to sword swap twice to get it to update. And then you would have the stats of Mastiff, but you being superior, so you'd be doing like 100k damage a hit. It was awesome. I never used it, but I saw people doing it in the wolf caves, and they killed the boss in like 30 seconds. It was crazy. Anyways, the next thing is they removed the horse pet for players who exploited the private island bug. I don't really, I guess I did know about it. I don't think my friends ever did it. Anyone I knew did it. I'm sure maybe someone in the guild did, but I really don't know for sure. Anyways, that was removed. All of those horses are removed. Like tons of people got horses from that, so RIP to them. And there's a new feature, a random hub. I'll go right now, I guess. We can go check it out. I was just going to read about it, but now that I thought about it, we can actually go do it. A random hub. I think it's only available to VIP Plus, or VIP. Yeah, I think, is it? Available to VIP and above. So I can just go to a random small hub. Perfect. And there's only a couple people here, or is it just me? Yeah, I don't really know what those guys are. It must be just this guy here, and now we can go grind wolves in there easily. I don't know if it's, I guess you could also do zombies here. I don't think you can really do it for the island over there, the floating islands, but this will make the whatever a lot better. The ruins a lot better. In my opinion, I think that might be the best place now. I think the wolf caves might be a little bit faster, but if you don't have Mastiff, now the wolves are going to be, the wolf ruins, I mean, are going to be a lot better for you. And I personally like the wolf ruins a lot better than the cave anyways, because the cave seems like there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of stupid stuff going on. Like, I don't really like the terrain, but I guess that's just because I've grinded here a lot more, so the terrain I'm a lot more used to, and yeah. But definitely the caves are still a lot stronger, especially if you have Mastiff. I'd say there's really no point in grinding here. But if you just have superior, the cave, you can do it in the cave still, but I would say it's a lot easier here in superior than it is in the caves. Because of the caves, if you accidentally spawn your boss in somewhere stupid, it will just like glitch out, and especially if someone else hits it in the time before you can aggro it on you. I don't know. I just hate the caves, honestly, unless you have Mastiff. Anyways, I think that's all I really have for you guys today. I don't really do too much else. I just kind of grind wolves for a couple hours, usually until my pots run out, or if the guild splashes another one. Looks like they might be splashing one soon. But yeah, that's basically what I do. I try to log off every night with pots so I can wake up in the morning and start grinding, and usually there's a splash not too long after. I mean, there's another thing, I usually try to collect my minions too, and I do have a couple other profiles I play on. I have my starter profile, or I'm not really too far in. I've had it for quite a while, but I really don't play on it that much, so I really don't have that much coins. I really don't do anything on there. I just log on every once in a while, collect my stuff for my minions, and I basically the same thing on this co-op here. I just use it to collect some stuff. I have a bit more stuff on here, but it's basically at the same spot as my other one, so yeah, I just need to work on getting my talismans and stuff up there. I also do have a random snow minion up. I have a lot of snow on here. I really don't know what to do with it. I'm thinking about maybe selling the snow, or people are upgrading it because it is a little bit better than clay, but for that you need 2 diamond spreadings and an enchanted hopper on it to sell the diamonds once it fills up. Or I mean, I guess you could sell it yourself, but it does fill up pretty fast, especially because there's no room for compactors. Oh my gosh, I just hiccuped a little bit there. And I guess I will collect my farm every once in a while. I only have 1 layer on the pumpkin farm done right now. I have all of this layer done. I just need to plant the water, glowstone, and plant it. So it'll probably take a couple hours. But anyways, I also do have a small sugarcane farm here. I really don't harvest it that much. I just kind of use it as a little way to get some extra extra sugarcane when I need it to craft like books and whatnot. I mean, I could harvest it a lot more and potentially maybe sell some of it. And so I think I have 1 enchanted sugarcane right now. Yeah, woohoo. But I could make this a lot bigger and use it to collect a lot of money from selling the enchanted sugarcane, like we talked about earlier. I think it is definitely better than pumpkins for making money right now, because I think a stack of enchanted sugarcane, I guess it sells for 10 million. And I guess it does take a lot longer to get a stack, but if you have high farming level, like if you're level like 30 in farming, I'm pretty sure doing sugarcane is the best bet for you right now, especially. Like I said, we talked about the alchemy, and that is definitely why. I mean, you can still farm pumpkins and sell farmer's boots or whatever, and that is a good money making method, especially if you're low farming level and just starting out trying to make some money. I'd probably recommend that for you, because it doesn't take too long. Like, I don't know what farming level I'm at. Let's see here. I'm only farming level 20, and I get enough to make a farmer's boots usually off of my one row. I haven't made any yet. I don't harvest it all that often, but this is how much I get from 1 collection, I think. Sometimes I can get more, it depends on my lucky drops, but this is almost enough to make 1 farmer's boots. I think it's 4 stacks, so I guess it's pretty close to one farmer's boots. So if I had another layer completed, I could definitely make at least a set, or 1, or I could make probably almost 2 farmer's boots from that, and it probably only takes like, maybe, I don't know how long it'll take to harvest, like half an hour maybe. That's not really that long, honestly, and if they sell for 200 KPs, like that's 400k in an hour. Really not that bad, but I think you can make more from selling summoning eyes, grinding summoning eyes. It's really up to you though, if you'd rather get farming XP and try to make some money there, or if you'd rather get combat XP and try your luck at summoning eyes. And I guess we'll look at summoning eyes, because like I said, this is usually what I look at as well. Yeah, they're still going for like 500k. So I'm not really looking to buy any right now. You could bid 480k and probably win quite a few of them, but it's going to be a little bit harder. Anyways, I think that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any more questions on what I think you guys should be doing in Skyblock, or what, if you just want any tips and tricks, I guess, let me know down in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer your questions. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.